Right? Let's start this business. In your school or university, or when you're doing degree or whatever, why are you studying things? What is the reason? Why do you study?
To get familiarized with the content.
Yeah. To get a job. Okay, in order to get a job, in the science class, right? You studied something, right? You're studying as well. They have studied. That's what, right? General science means what? What is the general science? General science means now you are trying to interpret, explain what is happening in the outside. Right? Agree? Right? Sodium chloride. What is sodium chloride? Salt. Water. H2O. How do you know that? Because scientists have found that. Right? And people are studying how the plane is working. Aeroplane is working. How the pressure difference lift the plane. Huh? That is called science. So what are the avenues of science? Chemistry?
Biology. Physics.
And physics. How about mathematics? That's also science, isn't it? You know that chemistry, biology, physics is based on mathematics. Even though biologists, they say that we don't need mathematics. But actually biologists are totally dependent on what? Mathematics. Maths. I don't like.
Medicine, if you haven't done the biology, if you haven't done the maths, you can't do the
medicine.
You can't do medicine.
Exactly. Now you have a question. What are these things? Right? Do you know what are these things? Chemistry?
Yeah.
It's about molecules. And biology? It's about cells.
Yeah.
Physics? It's about how this pen is coming to you. Right? What are the forces? How about maths? Maths is needed for all these avenues of the science. Right? Not only that, what is economics? 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 Economics. Business studies. Or you can say commerce. Do they involve in mathematics?
Yes.
Yes. So all these, actually, how about these things? Horoscope. Horoscope? 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 Astrology, yes. Astrology. It involves in mathematics. You need mathematics. That is also science. And some black magicians are doing some science as well. That is also science. Right? You can say black magic. In the modern world, people are using this, the latter part. The majority of the people, they believe in this. This is the economic and the maths, chemistry, biology, physics. So this is what you are learning inside the school, right? In the school, this is what you are learning. Why? To explain what is happening in the outside. Agree? Now, this is the story. All these things are coming to one theory. If you know that theory, then you can explain everything that happened here. Theory of everything. Theory of everything. What is the theory of everything?
Everything's a combination of causes and effects.
Exactly. Theory of everything is. It's not the theory of everything, right? It's the theory of everything means the theory of the world is cause and effect. Right? But the thing here is, scientists also know cause and effect. They also understand cause and effect. But that doesn't sound something new, right? Because in chemistry, you have cause and effect. You're talking about that. Okay, if I explain, now you got bored? No. Because I am a chemistry PhD holder, so I always love to talk in chemistry. Let's talk about the cell. What are the components that made out of cell? Huh? Nucleus. Okay. Nucleus, how you pronounce? Nucleus. Yes, nucleus. And then cell membrane. What else? Mitochondria. Don't worry about this, huh? These are components. What else?
The endoplasmic.
And the ER. Golgi? Golgi apparatus?
Cytoplasm.
Cytoplasm? You know that scientists say these are the causes and this is the result, effect. These are the causes, this is the effect. Okay, that's nothing new, right? Even though it's theory of everything, you're okay with that, right? Yes, of course. Cell is made out of what? Cell is made out of what? These are the causes. That's what you feel. That's what you recognize. You have no... it's nothing new to you to say that these are the components, right? Because when you cut the cell, dissect the cell, and when you inspect it, what happened? You can observe, okay, these are the cells, these are the components, and this is the cell. Cell is there, right? This is what you observe. Now the thing is, right? What are the components of this pen? Yeah. Lid, and the body, and the nib, and the barrel, where ink is stored. These are the components, and ink. Agree? Right. And you're saying pen is made out of what? These are the components. So what do you have here now?
5 million cards.
This is deck of cards. Right? When you play that, you're saying this is your deck. Where's the deck? Here, right? Right? Okay, now I'm taking one card out. Where's the deck? Here. What is this? One card in my hand, and the deck of cards in the other hand. How many cards in the deck? 4. And I'm taking one card now. How many cards in the hand? 3. That means it's how many cards in the deck? 3. And this is 1. How many cards in the deck? 2. This is 1. How many cards in the deck? 1. What is it? Huh? 1. Then one card is a deck. Is it one card is a deck? So what happened to the deck? Huh?
Causes were taken away.
Yeah, but you told me that deck was here, right? Didn't you tell me that deck is here? You told me Deck is here. What happened to that deck? Okay, I'm going to put them back. Is there a card deck? Yes. Now one card is on my hand. You have 3-4 cards. One card is another hand. On my hand, you have 3 cards in the deck. You have 2 cards in the deck. Now you have 1 card in the deck, right? 1 card means a deck. Is it 1 card mean a deck? No. Then what happened to the deck then? You told me when I arrange like this, you told me that this is a deck of cards. Deck of cards? Yes, this is a deck of cards, right? Deck of cards is here or it's in your mind? But ladies and gentlemen, in our mind, what we feel is we think the deck of cards is where? In here. Is it true? What actually exists here?
Protons.
Oh, I mean, yes, energy. But you can say like, if you
5 cards.
if you come like the surface, you can say these are 5 cards. 5 cards are there, and now what happened? 1 card is gone, 1 card is gone, 1 card is gone, another card is gone again. So that's it. Did you get the point? Okay. Then my question is this 5 card made a deck of cards?
It depends on like the arrangement. If you put 5 cards just scattered around,
Exactly. Okay. Where's the deck of cards?
it's not because like the core.
It's not there? Where's the deck of cards then? Okay. Is it here then? Deck of cards here? Deck of cards here? No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your perception. Effect is not in where? Here. Did you get the point? Everybody say nuclear, cell membrane, mitochondria, ER, Golgi, and all these components is making a cell. Are these things making a cell, or cell is actually a perception that you have in your mind? It's a perception. You can go to any lens to find out where's the cell, but I'll give you $1 million if you find a cell in the outside. You know what I mean? Because you can't find a deck of cards here. That means, can you find a cell here? Can you touch a cell? Right? No. Okay, then now you have a question. Okay, that's Swami's answer. Then how about 1 card? Is there a card?
Perception.
What do you think?
Perception.
Is there a card? No. Where's the card? In the mind. That means, is it nothing? Can we say that there's nothing here? You can't say there's nothing here. Why?
Because if you throw it at someone, they'll feel it.
Exactly. And also, there's some action is happening in order to experience the perception. In order to perceive, there should be an action. There should be something going on here. Apart from that, without that thing, without that action, without that whatever the activity, right? You won't feel, you won't sense anything. So, am I saying there's nothing here? No, I am saying that there are causes, right? But can you actually touch the causes? Can you actually perceive the causes? What do you think?
You can only perceive the effect.
You can only perceive the effect. It's a effect, perception of an effect. That's a nice way, right?
Perception of the effect.
The effect is being perceived. Can you explain cause and effect without combining the mind? Without talking about the mind, can you explain cause and effect?
The effect is a perception of the mind.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You can't talk about effect. You can't talk about a product, because product is what being perceived. That means there's no product there. It is the effect that you sense. Okay. How do you find things happening in the outside? How do you know that? How do you know that Swamin Wanse is here?
See,
Huh? I might be a ghost as well.
there's the sight.
Okay, sight is happening where? Here. Where? Now you have to think. You have to plug your i7 Core i7 processor. Now think about this. Right? Without talking, without thinking, without taking the mind, can you explain a cause and effect nature? Because how do you know the world is exist or not? How do you know there's a roof there? You saw roof, right? How do you know there's a roof? How do you know there's a Bante is here? Swamin Wanse is here. How do you know that I am wearing a robe or not? How do you know there's a camera there? How do you know that this is a room? How do you know this is a cell? How can you learn about astrology without a mind? How can you learn about physics without a mind? How can you learn about chemistry without a mind? How can you do black magic without a mind? None of these sciences can be explained without a mind. Do you agree or not? Ladies and gentlemen, that means before you study these things, you have to understand what is your perception. without understanding, right? Without understanding the mind. Now you have been using the mind to study physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, medicine, law, consultation. What type of consulting? Business. Okay, business studies, economics. How do you know the money is money? Okay, Putai, now tell me, how do you know money is money? You don't know. If you don't have a mind, then that means, does this pen know it's a pen? Does this pen know it's a pen? No idea. You know, this carbon atom, if they have if they can talk, they will say, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm staying here, doing nothing. I don't know why. I mean, this carbon atom here, inside this pen, actually doesn't have an agenda to be inside a pen. Do you get my point? Right? We have studied the world. It's us who has minds, explain the world. Biology, chemistry, physics, maths. These are the sciences based on the perception.
So let's talk about perception. What is actually, if you break down perception, how do we explain perception?
I'm coming there.
Okay.
This is the cause and effect, yeah.
And if we break down a pen into its atoms and protons and neutrons, can you even break down the protons and the neutrons into causes as well?
Oh my God. This is where the quantum science is coming. Quantum physics. Right? You know what? Scientists, how do they perceive? Scientists, how do they explain things? using a mind, right? You know how mind works? Mind always needs one thing to perceive each and every moment, right? Then scientists feel, okay, there should be one smaller thing that is made, that is the smallest thing that contribute to generate the proton, right? When you find the smallest thing, will you be ever satisfied? No. Then another scientist start to think, there should be another smallest thing. Another smallest thing. That should be made out of what? That should be combination. That should contribute to made out of what? Quark. Oh. Quark, right? That's the string theory or whatever. There are a lot of theories. So, right? Okay, then someone introduced strings. Right? Okay. Then another guy start to think, oh, no, there should be another smallest thing that is making the string. When are you going to end this quest of finding the smallest object? Never. This is also something similar, finding happiness. You know why? Because proton is what? A cloud of energy. Electron is what? A cloud of energy. Right? That means it is made out of let's say it is made out of fine particles. Right? That is not particles, that is energy. This is an aggregation of energy. Then you can call this simply, it's not a pen, this is what? An energy. This is aggregation of energy or not? Might be sounds like a little bit weird. Okay.
Like if that's a pen and then we're us, but we're all energy, what makes us different?
Sorry, what?
If like that's a pen, and we are us, but we're all energy, what makes us different?
There's no difference. That's what you have to understand. You know, your mind is vexed to find the difference. That is the ignorance in the mind. You think this pen is something outside and I am inside. It's like Intel inside, idiot outside. You know the Intel machines, Intel processor, they have this Intel inside. We call Intel inside, idiot outside. Who is operating Intel machine? That is intelligent, and this one is getting ignorant. This is the idiot who's sitting in the outside. Okay, going back to the story. So astrology, black magics, physics, chemistry, whatever thing, everything is what? Cause and effect. It is cause and effect, right? But the thing is, yes, of course, cause and effect, but where's the effect? You can't talk about effect without taking the mind into account, into the equation, right? Do you understand that? There's no way to understand effect without talking about mind. You got the point? What is this? It's a pen, right? How do you know it's a pen? Who says it's a pen? It's your mind that perceives it as a pen. Agree? What is this? Duster. Duster is an arrangement of electron, protons and neutrons. But duster is not an arrangement of electron, proton, neutron. Right? This is electron, proton, neutron. It's something like, it's something like a plant leaf. Plant leaf is not made out of cells. Right? It is arrangement of cells. Agree or not? It's a combination of cells. It's not a plant leaf. Where does the plant leaf happens?
In the mind.
In the mind. You know what I mean? Plant leaf is the mind perception, is the plant leaf.